Okay, let's do this. It's so exciting. It's the turn of the year. We're going into the new year. It's an exciting time. We all have a brand new beginning. Every year starts fresh with a new beginning. And this is the year I'm gonna be doing some lottery winning meditations and some just seeing it done sort of actualizations with lots of fun topics like that. But today we're just gonna focus on winning the lottery. So, uh, yeah, there. Ooh, there's some judgment on that. Yeah. So who does that belong to? So if you'd like to keep listening, go ahead. If you don't, please turn it off. We don't need ickly giggly judgments in the air. If you're okay with experiencing an expansion into having more abundance and cash and in a lottery winning type of environment, then please stick around. And you first kind of want to get clear on anything that judges or criticizes someone who got their money easy. Yeah. This is so easy for her. It's so easy. It always comes so easily to her. Can you feel that judgment of it being too easy? There we go. And wouldn't it be better if it was just so difficult? Yeah, right? So anywhere that you've decided things can't come to you easy, go ahead and just release that into the universe. And just for a moment, perceive it all coming to you so easily. Like you just floated in, you bought the ticket, you did your financial planning, you prepared for rain. There's this movie I like. It's called Facing the Giants. It's a Christian sports movie. And the coach is standing in the hallway and this guy is walking around praying. And he told him a story of two people, and one prayed for rain and didn't do anything, and one prayed for rain and prepared his fields for rains. And so, which one are you? Is the question. So go ahead and start preparing your life for fabulous experiences. When I was young, I was a news reporter and I got to meet very famous people, and it was so interesting. And then later I became intuitive and psychic. And I remember one time I was having a conversation with the late Paul Walker, and he had died in that fiery crash. And I was having trouble understanding that I could do it, that I could talk to people, to their spirit when they crossed over. He was giving me some really good messages, by the way. And so I drove up I had my 3 kids with me, and we drove up to it was like a fast food restaurant drive-through in the middle of California somewhere. We're on our way to a tournament in LA. And I said, okay, Paul Walker, if you for real, feed me for free. Something like that. Give me free dinner. Something like that. So we go to the drive-thru and we order. And our food's being prepared. And we get to the drive-thru thing. We get to the window to pay. And she says, I'm so sorry. You know what? Our cash registers aren't working. So we can't actually charge you. But here we cooked all your food so you can have a free meal. Literally, it happened like that. It was so cool. So what is it that you need to help you understand you being like at cause of your world, at cause of your experience? What is it that would help you feel like you have more than you have been really led to believe you could have? Like, where is it that you could expand that space? Very nice. And now just kind of relax and picture your life differently. Picture how you wake up in the morning in your new life. I love my bed. It's such a good mattress. I don't sleep that much, but when I do sleep, it's really good. So picture like a really nice bed situation, whatever that is, and you wake up rested in the mornings. And what do you look out at? Yeah, that. I was just shown chickens. Maybe I'll have some kind of ranch because I was just shown fresh eggs from my own chickens. It's something I've been wanting. I live in the city and I haven't been able to have that. So maybe there's some chickens in my future. Nice. And then just picture kind of your day, like what do you do during the day and how are you in the day and do you have lunch with friends or do you teach classes? Do you go to work? Do you interact with children in your life? Do you have a lover that you interact with during the day? Just kind of picture your day and then just kind of like 10x the good parts of it. Just like expand the parts of it that you think would be great. Because what often we do is we expand the parts that suck because we think about them so much. So we need to work on expanding the parts that are just awesome and things that we're very grateful for. Now, as we go into this new year, see if you can't be more in gratitude, like every day. Gratitude is so sexy. Everyone really likes it. Like there's just you almost don't get judged when you're in gratitude. You notice that? That's because judgment is contractive and gratitude is expansive. And you can't like expand and contract at the same time, which leads us back to the beginning of this podcast. So thank you so much for hanging out. This is Erica, and I'm here at happypublishing@gmail.com. I'd love to help you clear your energy, get more of what you've been asking for. I have space for 2 select clients in 2023. I'm close to full. So if there are 2 possible clients who'd like to work on their energy, maybe their podcast, something growing, changing, having more, being more, journaling, all the things that I do, feel free to reach out. And again, I have 2 openings for select kind of mentee type of things. This is private coaching with me one-on-one, 2 meetings a month, and then off meeting conversations like in an app so we can chat. There you go. Awesome. So be well and be happy. Thank you again so much just for being you. Hello, and good day. I am looking at my new view. It's a horse ranch, so it's really different than the view I've had for the last few years. And I'm in a big adjustment mode because I've just changed so much in the last few years. It's sometimes like I don't know who I am right this second. So today I thought I would just kind of come to you with a vulnerability of not knowing. And I was writing an email. I have an email list, by the way, if you'd like to get on it. It's just send me an email at happypublishing@gmail.com and I can add you to my email list. So I was writing to my list and I was really getting clear on the value of not knowing. And as a society, we're trained to really know the answers. Like we get graded on tests, we get graded for knowing, we get hired for, choosing all the right things and writing all the right words. And we get, I don't want to say monkey trained, but but so much of a value is placed on knowing. And I want to just kind of flip that upside down on its head right now for the sake of our convo today and really look at the value of not knowing. Like, I don't know. Huh. I'm not sure. Not meaning I'm not sure when I get shown the right thing, if I can say yes to it, but meaning I don't know the exact how of what's going to happen so that I can be in the space that I desire to be in, if it makes sense. And then when the yes answer happens, it's really quite magic. And I just want to sanction you that place of going into I'm not sure or I don't know exactly how, just as a practice so that you can say turn things into questions like what would it look like if things went a certain way? What would it look like when the cash flow is just coming in? What would it look like when the systems are in place so that the emails go out and the businesses get built and the look at my life when things are operating in more of a flow, in more of a space of calm sureness of where the next things are going to come from. And to be clear, for this to turn into ease, it may require changes in a lot of things. There may be a lot of changes that are required of you so that everything can be different for you. Because I'll tell you one thing, if you don't make different choices, you're going to be in the same positions over and over and over and over again. It's so sad. So, just kind of a heads up on that practice of getting into a clear mind. And I'm just going to go into a little meditation and see what else this podcast episode would like to share with you. As such devout and beautiful listeners, I'm so joyful that you come to the show. Thank you so much for being you. I really appreciate you. I do 100%. So I'm being shown, just start creating, get out of self pity and self hatred, self, just, excuse me, just create. Also, there is something going on big with vertical reels and videos. And if you'd like to be in that revolution, jump in with 2 feet and just start swimming. Like, just do it. I'm not a video person that much, but I have been doing videos of others, inspirational videos. You can find them at facebook.com/happiness quotations. It has 55,000 fans already. It's a little engine that could. And then, of course, I have one about horses, but that's a different topic. So, yeah, let's just be with ourselves as we are right now and be okay with whatever that is. Yeah. And then ask some good questions. You know, what's possible? It's possible that you haven't really allowed to be possible for you yet. I just have one other happy news that I just feel like sharing. We had a situation, the place I chose to move, I didn't want to have a dog that barks.
It's okay to have a dog. It was like an old sleepy dog, I guess. But now we had a dog, and he liked to bark a lot, and he barked for lots of different reasons, and it's always a pretty good reason. But the barking was pretty, part of who he is. Um, so we created a situation. My son had already moved out to a different state, and he was very much wanted there, and we shipped him. We found a woman named Marla, and she drove our dog all the way to Indiana from California, and just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. She loved him, and when he got there, he got to play with all these other dogs. He lives with two other dogs now, and he's a social person, dog, I mean, and it just ended up being so beautiful. So it's like when you don't know, then you start asking questions, and then you start seeing like what might be possible, and then just there's things that open up that you didn't know about because you weren't asking for it. So that's my thing today. I hope this finds you well. And yeah, wish you a great, great week and look forward to lots more podcasts together. Thank you.